Hello to my beautiful fire signs out there. Welcome to my channel, Astro Cheryl, and this is your monthly reading for December 2025. And we are moving right into a new year. Wow. There's so much happening in the skies, a lot of change happening for all of us. We have a new moon on the 4th in Gemini. It's a super new moon, so there's a lot of things happening with our communication. This super new moon is not going to happen again until 2042 or 2045, somewhere around there. And it is really impacting all of us, whether we know it or not. However, it is vibrating at 13 degrees. So if you have 13 degrees in anywhere in your chart, those are the places that it will be affecting you. Okay? So this time around, since you are fire, we have the new moon in the sign of Sagittarius, and this is happening on the 19th of December. So what it's asking is that you keep focusing on the positive things, okay? Because with this full moon that's happening on the 4th, it's going to open up some areas where there may be wounds. And it could be, in your relationships with other people that, it may cause a strain because it's highly emotional and it's going to amplify, your emotions anyway. So just be mindful that this too shall pass. And all of this is about growing into, your authentic self. So what we don't see, or what you don't see coming, is the last quarter moon in the sign of Taurus. Okay, this is some stability here. Be proud of yourself is what it's asking. So be proud of yourself, fire energy. Okay, so let's see what the overarching energy for the month. All right. Adjacent possibilities. Okay. So there are opportunities, but they're not happening in the same place as you would normally find your opportunities. So keep your mind open because you are on a journey. Okay? This is your journey. All right. And I just want to mention that I have to hold my transmitter because the clip broke. So trying to, do the cards and hold them up and move them around with one hand is not always easy. Okay, what the astrology want to share with you is love and harmony with the Libra energy. Okay? And this energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Okay, so we are talking about relationships here. And maybe you are, or some of you may be looking for someone new. And you're not going to find them in the same way that you would normally find a partner. So just know that. And what you don't see coming is Vesta. Vesta is the asteroid, but she's also part of our feminine energy, whether it's male or female, because we have both in our in our energy as well. But she is the goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. She showed up in the last reading as well. But Vesta is about attracting. You don't have to chase the things that you want in life, because Vesta is here to be that attractor for you. Okay? So let's see what the situation is for you. And it looks like relationships, because we got Libra sitting here. All right. We have the Queen of Cups. You're feeling sensitive and intuitive, and you're attuned yourself to the emotional needs of others. You're open spiritually and are moved by the tragedy and beauty of life, never reacting with impatience or anger, always having a kind word for all. Okay, this is beautiful to, have those emotions showing up, but just know, this is an emotional time for all of us, and emotions can be amplified. So you have to be able to set some boundaries, because sometimes we overgive or we overfeel for someone else. And this is a time where you have to make sure that you have enough to give, okay? Now, fire signs. Let's see what the tarot want to share with us. Okay. Focus on the positive. Don't forget that. And because this is an emotional time, okay, we have the Queen of Wands showing up. This is you, your energy. And we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. And we have the Four of Cups. Now this is a whole different deck, but the theme is starting to look like the last reading that I did. Okay, we have the sun shining, and we have the Hermit energy moving out. The sun's coming in. I don't know why this time I don't have enough room for everything, but that's my bad. I'm gonna deal with that. Okay, so you are the King of Pentacles. What others want you to be is the Star. They want to give you, they want to heal you, they want to make you happy. We got the sun and the stars. Wow. Fire energy. We have the Knight of Coins, Pentacles. That's what you want, is something stable. And what you get is what's showing up here is the Ace of Pentacles. So wish fulfillment. And then what you don't see coming is the Queen of Pentacles. So there is someone out there that want to give to you. They want you to have it all. Okay, so now what we have here is the new moon in Sagittarius. I already showed you. It says focus on the positive, right? So even though we're all in this emotional pool of energy that's being amplified, just stay positive. And don't get distracted because of the of not being clear, okay? This is showing you that not everything that happens does not always happen the way you expect it to. Okay? Things are going to happen in its own way because it's divinely guided. And in this instance, you're on a journey. So whatever your journey is, and journeys are about growth, you are being guided right now until you can, feel the footing and go with the flow if you're not going with it. Okay? Now, we have Libra. This is the energy of diplomat. This energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Okay, so if you are in a relationship already, try not to get discouraged. Okay, because sometimes when we're working through energy, it's not just one person working through it. It's, everybody working through something. And what you don't see coming here in the situation is the Two of Swords. And this is related to balance and relationships, just like Libra. Okay, so this is definitely talking about your relationship space. You're having a hard time maintaining partnerships, and you're getting caught up in the middle of arguments. See this as a caution, like the person in the card. You may be choosing to keep the blindfold on. Avoiding issues won't make them go away. Okay? So, like I said, you have to be patient with yourself, because, every pain that we go through is about growth. Okay? So we have to change if you want to. If you don't, this is your choice, but this is what the life process is all about. It's not about stagnation. It's about, moving forward, changing, creating the life that you want. Once you remember that you are the creator of your own destiny, okay? You just have to own it. And we have the Queen of Pentacles showing up, just like the Queen of Cups. Okay, so there's definitely some maturity here in this relationship situation. So again, this too shall pass. All right, and allow things to pass before you start making decisions. Okay. All right, so what we have is another queen, the Queen of Wands. This is another she. Okay, so there is, I would just say it's a female involved in here that is, passionate. We have all this intelligence with these, the Queen of Water, the Queen of Coins, and the Queen of Wands. This is definitely someone who knows how to present themselves, okay? And they are not ego-driven. They can see through things, have some psychic abilities to circumvent problems. So, you might be having a problem, but this other person handles her problems in a grounded way where she doesn't have to always speak to a matter. I'm just saying, it's just all of this positive energy where this person is an evolved human being, and has some teaching qualities as well. So what's crossing you is the Knight of Cups. There is someone that has some communication for you, and this Knight of Cups may not be around right now. They could be formulating what it is that they want to express, but they are coming your way, okay? And what's coming in is what you're holding on to, what you want. Looks like you want a family, okay? You want something that you can hold on to. This is a 4, the 4 represents home. So you want a family is what you want, fire energy. If you don't have that, or if you do have that, you want to have that feeling of connection. Okay, maybe there is something going on with the connection right now, but just allow it to be what it is until you can see things clearly, because we have Mars having a square with Neptune, and Neptune has a tendency to blur the lines, okay? So just give it some time and remember that the adjacent possibilities, okay, it could be, whatever you're thinking may not be what it truly is. All right, so what's coming in is the Sun. This is the happiest card in the deck. So something wonderful and exciting is coming into your life right now, and it's like that lighter, that happiness that comes from a child with no worries. Okay, so something is coming in to make you feel something that you haven't felt in a long time, or it's a new feeling, something good. Okay, so we have the Sun here, and then what's in your foundation is the Ace of Cups. So this is a wish fulfillment for something new, some new love, happiness. Love is, the Ace of Cups is about the emotions. So this is definitely talking about, having something special that you can feel and trust, and also protect, because there's this 4 of Cups here wanting to protect what she has. Okay, so we have the Hermit that's moving out, and the Hermit is all about silence, working in silence, working behind the scenes, and now he's ready to move on out, because the communication has been it's moving. The communication is moving, so the Hermit doesn't have to sit in silence anymore. All right, so we have who you are, and you are the King, and this could be male or female because it's just energy. You are operating like the King of Coins, and this is the King of Pentacles is like a person that knows who she is, who can take care of he or herself. This is someone who stands in their own energy, and they don't come off as needy. They are more, I want to say, they know their worth. I'll just put it like that. And what's in your environment is that there are people who want you to succeed. They see you as a star. They see you as someone who has really been taking care of your energy. And they love it. People in your environment, they're watching you. They're admiring you from, secretly. I don't know why people do that, but yeah, that's what they do, and they don't want you to know that they admire you and they like your energy, and you look like the superstar that you are anyway, but that's how people are. But anyway, this is a gift. So someone is going to make sure that you live up to your star power, okay? Whatever that relationship becomes, you're going to be the star in it, the star of the show. So what you want is the Knight of Pentacles, okay? You want this energy. You want this persistence. You want this patience. You want this type of energy that is grounded, that you can trust. Someone that is trustworthy, caring, protective. Okay? That's what you want, and what you're going to get. Again, you got the second of the aces. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So there is fire energy. You got somebody with some money is coming into your life to share with you and to take care of you. This is a beautiful reading. I am so excited. You got 3 queens in here and you have 2 aces. You are the star of the show, and you have someone who wants to come in and give you everything that you want. They want you to have the world on this journey. Okay? So, fire signs, you looking good for this month. And just know the process of the full moon and the new moons, they tend to take 6 months. Okay, so when you see the full moon in Sagittarius 6 months down the road, you may see some results. So just know that life is looking at you on a higher level. So until next time, bye for now.